Good evening and welcome to Englo News. I'm your host, Lilly, bringing you the latest developments in England's political landscape. Tonight, we focus on a turbulent day for Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, as he faces the biggest rebellion of his premiership over controversial welfare reforms. Stay tuned as we unpack the details of this political storm and what it means for the Labour government. Main story. It's been just under a year since Sir Keir Starmer led Labour to a landslide victory, securing 412 seats in the House of Commons on July 4, 2024. But today, as we mark July 2, 2025, the Prime Minister finds himself grappling with a fractured party and plummeting approval ratings. At the heart of the crisis is a contentious welfare reform bill, which has sparked fierce opposition from Labour's own backbench MPs. Yesterday, a crucial vote in Parliament saw Starmer's government push through a watered-down version of its welfare reform package, but not without significant political cost. Reports indicate that only 335 Labour MPs supported the bill, a stark contrast to the party's 400-plus parliamentary majority. This rebellion, described as the largest of Starmer's premiership, underscores deep divisions within Labour over cuts to disability and sickness benefits. The original plan aimed to save £5 billion annually by 2030 through stricter eligibility rules for personal independence payment, or PIP. However, facing backlash from over 100 Labour MPs, including prominent figures like London Mayor Sir Sadiq Khan, Starmer was forced into multiple concessions. Social Security Minister Sir Stephen Timms announced that the remaining changes, initially set for November, will now be delayed until autumn 2026, pending a review led by himself. Critics, including Liberal Democrat leader Sir Ed Davey, argue that these reforms must prioritise fairness and consider their impact on vulnerable groups, such as family carers and the NHS. Analysis. This rebellion is more than a policy dispute, it's a test of Sir Keir Starmer's leadership. Political analysts, including Professor Philip Cowley from Queen Mary University of London, note that this revolt rivals the scale of Tony Blair's early rebellions, though its impact may be more damaging given Starmer's massive majority. The Prime Minister's initial dismissal of the dissent as noises off drew sharp criticism, with some MPs accusing him of being out of touch. Posts on X reflect growing public frustration, with users describing Starmer's leadership as incompetent and pointing to a pattern of U-turns on policies like winter fuel payments and now welfare cuts. Starmer's challenges don't end there. Britain's leading pollster, Sir John Curtis, has called this the worst first year for any newly elected Prime Minister in modern history. With Labour trailing Reform UK in some polls, and Starmer's approval ratings at historic lows, the Prime Minister faces pressure to articulate a clear vision for the country. As one MP told The Independent, the rebellion could lead to drastic outcomes, either Starmer's removal or that of his Chancellor, Rachel Reeves. Closing. As Sir Keir Starmer approaches his first anniversary in office this Friday, the road to political recovery looks steep. Can he regain the trust of his party and the public, or will this rebellion mark a turning point for Labour's government? We'll continue to follow this story closely here at Englo News. Thank you for joining me, Lilly, tonight. Stay informed, and we'll see you tomorrow with more updates on England's political affairs. Good night.